scary.
Are you serious?
Okay. So, take a look. This is what we're going to be doing today and tomorrow.
What's this?
All right, this is our group stuff. Within your group, there are specific roles. I'm going to let you guys figure out who gets which role. All right? So, if you'll notice, there's 4 groups, but there's 5 scenes. That means we're going to go through the first scene together. Okay? So group 1, you're going to be in charge of scene 2. All right? Everything that you write about, like your summarization, your quotes, all that will be within scene 2. Okay? Group 2, you're going to do scene 3. Okay? Group 3, you're going to do scene 4. And group 4, you've got scene 5. We're going to run through scene 1 together because this is a smaller class. I had to condense to make sure everybody had a fair share of roles. Okay? Otherwise, I'd have like a group of 2 and then everybody's doing the same thing. So like I said, within each question, within your assigned role, you're just doing your scene. Okay? All right. So let's take a look at scene 1 together. You guys don't write anything, but just kind of like, I'll let you guys go ahead and assign roles, take a look at the descriptions, and then we'll do scene 1 together. So that way we can kind of get on the same page as far as what you're supposed to do.
I'll do this.
Not yet. We're going to run through scene 1 together first.
We're not supposed to write?
Yeah, you can, but not when we go over scene 1.
It's funny how you look at the paper.
So the fact that, no, I guess all 4 of you are here.
Yeah.
Okay, so like for the people that are gone, yeah, what is that? Was it on, or was it in front of you?
Hey, stone sculpture.
You guys coordinating?
So with something gone, you guys will have to just.
Alright, so I'm doing roll number.
We'll have a little bit of time to run.
Give it back.
Like try to give them.
Good roll. Give it back.
Cause you got who's gone?
You have to be good for the
Okay.
camera,
So
Chase.
try to pick ones that they'll be able to do. And when they come here
No,
tomorrow,
he's gonna take
so
about 10 minutes anyway.
You guys are hard doing it.
I'll give it back.
Yeah, that's fine. Like,
Hey,
You're gonna stab me in the eye like last
So
time.
Dylan's got the.
What are the odds that you walking up to
He's
the
got
camera
the word
and
wizard,
start
which
doing
he's
push-ups?
looking at all the figures.
What are the
Your
odds?
job
I need my
is just to
Hi.
summarize the scene.
You don't get the game, do you?
No, I do. Okay.
Alright.
good one.
So, alright, like I was saying,
Oh, no way.
because you guys, you're short a person, like, just make sure that she'll, like, do you think she'd be good at summarizing the
No.
scene?
No.
Who are you missing?
Maybe.
Mandy? Yeah, she'll be good with that.
Alright, then
And
you
it's
have
just
to
pulling
do
a
that.
couple quotes. So, like, you guys only do like one role. So, like, 2 of you are the word wizard. You're just looking for figurative language in the scene. Alright? Alright. So, like, whatever your one role is, that's what you'll be doing the whole time. Can you see that? So if somebody's
Ready,
gone,
Lily?
go ahead and assign them a role, and let them do that tomorrow. Okay. Alright.
Go to 2.
Let's take a look. I'm gonna run through.
6.
Listen,
Yes.
I'm gonna run through scene 1 with you guys, okay? So let's take a look at the summarizer, dialogue master. You guys see the role this person will summarize the group scene from Act 4 in a minimum of 5 sentences and use at least 3 quotes within that summarization, okay? So what's like a good summary for scene 1? Somebody just spit something out. What happened in scene 1?
I don't even.
I'm gonna go back and find it now.
They crashed the plane.
No, scene 1,
Act 4, scene 1.
they go to the, Fred Lawrence's cell and she talks to him.
Right. Juliet goes to Friar Lawrence's cell to figure out some sort of plan, right? And so Friar Lawrence comes up with a plan. What's the plan? Drink the potion.
Send the letter to Romeo.
Send a letter to Romeo.
Break Juliet out of the...
Break Juliet out of the catacombs. Perfect. So, that would all be good stuff in the summary, and it would be real easy to pull out quotes, specifically from like Friar Lawrence's plan, right? Like that whole chunk right there where he talks.
Snack break.
Let's move on. Let's move on real quick to the word wizard. Word wizard.
Oh,
This is the figurative language person. Guys, up here. Up here. This person's going to identify example of figurative language. So, personification. Well, let's find an example of... Everybody open your books. Act 4, Scene 1. Let's find some figurative language. Somebody find me either a simile, a metaphor, a pun. There's some good ones in Scene 1.
ouch.
We've got to find a quote that is a simile. Can you open your book, Taylor? Thank you. What's a simile?
Like or as.
Comparison using like or as. Comparison using like or as.
Whoa.
Let's comb through.
Why is that funny to you?
No.
Why is the word comb?
Take a look at Friar Lawrence's speech at the
You're
end.
like racing to find the answer first.
Hold up.
I'll narrow it down for you.
Like death when she shuts up the door.
Good. So what's the quote?
Like death when she shuts up the.
What is like
to,
that?
To Haley ashes thy eyes windows fall, like death when she shuts up the door.
Good. So her eyes will shut like windows fall, like death when he shuts the day of life.
Isn't that personification?
It, no. We're talking about like Juliet dying. So it's like when she closes her eyes, it's like when death closes the day, like somebody's final day. So that would be an example of a simile. So you would write the quote on the left side here, and you would explain it, right? Where it says simile. Okay? That's the word wizard. Let's talk about the literary luminary. This person talks about character motivations. So they're going to look at the decisions of each character. Now, I listed all the characters in the whole act. So like this scene, like we've got Lady Capulet and Lord Capulet. What should we write for them?
Jerks.
No, we don't need to. They're not in the scene.
Oh.
So if you've got a scene where there's certain characters that aren't in there, you don't have to fill this out. Just do the characters that are in your scene. So as far as scene 1 goes, what are Juliet's feelings and decisions that she makes in this scene?
She's scared.
She's scared. Good. So how does she react when she's scared? Like
Just
first off,
spouts off a bunch of stuff. Like a bunch of reasons for why she's scared and what might happen if something wrong.
right, so she goes off on a list about what she would do to herself if she has to marry Paris. So she's upset, she's sad, and Friar Lawrence.
Yeah.
Friar Lawrence is in the scene. Guys, up here. Friar Lawrence is in the scene. What are his feelings? What are his decisions?
He's trying to help.
He helps Juliet with to be able to go with Romeo.
Right, so he comes up with the plan, right? He feels really bad for their situation. I mean, he kind of got them into it, right? Like, he's been kind of the adult in the situation who's been making the decisions. Like, they keep coming back to him, and he, of course, has bulletproof plans every single time, right?
I don't think so.
What does he do?
Not
I
really.
think the plans are actually the bullet because
That was a good plan word.
Okay, that's a good metaphor. All right, so, like, those two people. And Paris, what are Paris's feelings or decisions?
He's a jerk.
He's gonna get married.
Yeah, he's pretty set on the fact that he's getting married in a couple days. He even already calls Juliet his wife, right? Okay, visionary. If you're a visionary, you're gonna pick a scene, like your scene, pick a moment within your scene, okay? Pick a moment and then rewrite the dialogue. Kind of like how we did the balcony scene, how you got to rewrite that a little bit. A lot how, like we've seen on No Fear Shakespeare,